So, number 15 is, we just took care of that
Not
one.
applicable because they're not gonna have an on-site water supply.
Sorry, did we vote on that one?
Yep.
Okay, so
Seconded.
16, so, we didn't vote on it though, right?
No, we just
So
seconded
all in favor, that 15, okay. 16 is connection to the system. 17. 18 is storm drainage. Their answer for 18 is that see note 22 on plan. 22 MDEP best management practices, all earthwork completed on the side shall be performed in accordance with the Maine Department of Environmental Protection best management practices. Plan shows house lot development, silt fence details, permanent erosion and sediment control, best management practices, manual for designers and engineers dated October 2016. 19. Okay, so make a motion that 16, 17, and 18 have been met.
Second?
Okay. All in favor? Okay. Make a motion that 19 is not applicable.
Second.
So I'm just reading the answer. The answer says, so it's preliminary designs of any bridges, culverts, which may be required. No bridges are required. The house lot development detail on the plan shows a typical driveway entrance, culvert. So we could go either way. We could say that it's not applicable or it's actually applicable because they have culverts for the driveways. I don't care which way you guys want to go.
I'd say it's been met. I think it's,
Okay,
you're
all right.
talking about culverts, I'd say it's been met.
All right, so I'll withdraw my motion.
I agree.
So,
I'd make a motion that number 19, preliminary designs of any bridges or culverts which may be required, has been met.
okay, 20 is proposed lot lines, 21, proposed dedicated to the public. So I'll make a motion that 19 and 20 have been met.
Second?
Okay, all in favor? Number 21, all parcels of land proposed to be dedicated to the public and the conditions of such dedication. Mike, was there something that said that there was something in the previous subdivision? Is that on your property?
Outside of the subdivision.
This is not in the, okay,
That's a dotted line you're talking about.
okay.
That's
I
the
just
easement
wa-
for open space
Okay,
in the back.
thank you.
That's down in the shoreline, the setback from the brook anyhow.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Location and features. So I make a motion that, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, I'll go to number 23, and then we have to discuss 20. Sorry, number 20.
I think there's supposed to be 26 and we skipped one.
Yeah, I think we messed up on the numbers.
Yeah.
So it's 24, so it must be 20, oh, okay. So I'll go to
24.
number 24, which is the last one being the method of fire protection being there's existing hydrants on Alair Drive.
I second.
Okay,
I had a quick question on that. For 21, does this part of the parcel that's being turned into a public road, does that not count?
no,
for public use?
not for public use, I don't think a road would be considered public use.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to it in 25 anyways.
Okay. So all in favor? Okay. So number 25, road maintenance provisions for new roads, private roads will be affected by additional residences or businesses utilizing the roadway. but not limited to roadway maintenance. This says not applicable, no shared roads will be constructed. Owner of lot 6 will be responsible for the maintenance of turnaround.
I guess that, I mean, it's gotta meet town standards, right? It's gonna be a town road, Stan? Stan, the turnaround, needs to meet town standards, right? It's gonna be a,
No turnaround.
Right,
no, the extension.
you're still gonna have an additional piece of property there. It's in
Yeah, and that's not town responsibility, that's our responsibility.
that'll be your responsibility.
I
So,
mean,
so we just need to,
I guess it was my understanding that this extension would become, they're gonna petition for it to be a town road, so it would be the town's responsibility.
Eventually,
but until it does, that we have to make provisions that it gets plowed.
once it's town.
No, we have to make provisions that it get. So, the hard part is everybody, they're gonna dump all that snow right there at the end of that street, so.
So the driveway is gonna come out, actually probably on the town road that's there now.
Right,
You know what I mean, that other 48 feet or whatever it is
right.
beyond that, just for frontage
Does that fire hydrant have to be moved too?
across the road, yes.
Yeah, have to move back, right?
Has to be moved back? I don't think so.
Looks like on this map, it's right in the middle of
Yeah,
the road.
Remember, I'm not sure if you remember, Dan saying that the road was gonna tip just a little bit there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also, this thing is not necessarily to scale either, like the corner's not as tight as it looks like on this.
So just gonna go kind of around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the hydrant is in that right away, or that, I believe it's in that area there, but it's,
I just didn't remember seeing that before until we just started looking at it, and I was like,
so
oh,
where do you see that?
it's right under the 66 in the middle of.
Okay. Yeah. I think there's plenty of room there to do that.
Okay.
So, are you guys all set with, that the owner of lot 6 is responsible?
I guess I'm still confused. So until they extend the road and the town accepts it, they don't have road frontage, so there can't be a lot 6.
No, it's not when the town.
Oh, it's a
accepts it.
private road. It's gonna be a layer extension or whatever.
It says we built to town standards.
So Stan, what happens if they just don't plow that road, even though it's road frontage in front of their place, if they don't plow it? The town takes all the snow and dumps it right in that one spot. How is that handled?
Well, you're talking about the extension,
Yeah,
so as long as it's privately owned, the owner would have to maintain it. But if they don't, the town's only gonna plow to the end of the pavement, and that's where they stop.
well, the pavement will be 70 feet farther.
Well, right, but until the town owns it, they can't plow beyond that. That would be,
But they're probably gonna wanna do it anyway, because they're gonna wanna dump that snow there and get rid of it, because there's,
well,
otherwise, there's a big,
right, if the town owned it, the town will push the snow out of the way. It will
even if
push
the
it
town doesn't own it, I still think they're gonna wanna push that as far as out as they can.
They'll maintain, once the town owns it, if it owns it, it will maintain that as the hammerhead, so it will plow. But until then, it needs to be cleared. So if an apparatus or an emergency vehicle goes in, it can back up onto the land rather than turn.
Okay. So I'll make a motion that, number 25, road maintenance provisions for the new roads or private roads, will be affected by additional residences or businesses utilizing the roadway, including but not limited to roadway maintenance agreements. Make a motion that the owner of lot 6 will make sure that this is plowed enough to, for emergency vehicles to use this as a hammerhead. So it needs to be plowed adequately enough that a vehicle could pull into there and turn around. Okay, that's my motion.
Second thought.
Okay. Discussion on that? All in favor? Okay. Make a motion that number 25 does not, is not applicable due to the fact that it's subdivision does not add 1 acre or more of impervious surface.
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Okay. Now. So, usually we used to have the little books, but now they have it in the subdivision ordinance. These are performance standards for major and minor subdivisions. They're from the chapter 187, section 4404. Basically, it addresses pollution, sufficient water, municipal water supply, erosion, traffic, sewage disposal, municipal solid waste, aesthetic and cultural values and natural values, conformity with local ordinances, financial and technical capacity, surface waters and outstanding river segments, groundwater, flooded areas, freshwater wetlands, farmland, river, stream, or brook, stormwater, spaghetti lots, lake phosphorus, impact on adjoining municipality, subject to timber liquidation harvesting. So I make a motion that all of these conditions have been met by the developer.
I'll second that.
Okay. Brian, do you have any questions?
Yeah, the performance bond letter of credit part, we haven't,
Oh, we haven't got there yet.
oh, okay, never
We
mind.
haven't got there yet. We haven't got there yet. So basically, all of the things that I talked about, thank you, in 8.4.1, or under performance standards for minor subdivisions. You have these?
Yeah, I'm on the wrong page. Yeah, good. All right, yeah. I'm
You're
good.
okay?
Yep.
So all in favor? Okay, thank you. All right, now we have. Where does the letter of credit come in now? What do you
It's,
see?
Article 11 or 12, the performance guarantees.
Article 11, you said?
Yeah, keep going. 12, sorry.
Article 12. Okay. So, Stan, what do we need for performance guarantees?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I'm asking what we need for performance guarantees.
The performance guarantee would be based on any of the road work that you guys are responsible for, based on an estimate that you've gotten. There is one other thing that I asked Dan to do, is to provide a letter to the planning board from DEP that says there's no protected or endangered species there, and I don't think he's gotten anything back from DEP yet.
Okay. All right, so the motion should say that they need to provide a performance guarantee. So, we already know right now what the road's gonna cost, but they need to have a guarantee for 50% over that cost.
It's 150%.
So we already have 100%
Yeah.
in, taken care of. So they need 50% of that cost for the road.
You're not talking her part also, are you?
What's that?
You're just talking about our extension part.
No, that's-
For our extension, performance bond for our extension.
For the extension and the road work that you're going to be doing when you do the crosscuts and
Yeah,
attachments.
patch and that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not responsible for 50% of 118,000.
No, not at this point.
You're-
What they did,
I thought it was
we did agree on was if there's
It's-
any additional
it's
cost
the
above
whole
and
loop.
beyond
Right.
the escrow, then you would be responsible for that.
So,
So we gotta get prices for the curb cuts, paving it back in on the binder coat, extending our road. We'll get quotes for all that stuff. We'll present it and say, okay, it's $55,000. Now we need, how much more? 1.5% more?
Well, that would be 150% more on those, for the extension and for the other additional work.
so we need
Yeah.
that, so that's 150% of those costs, and then 50% of the cost of the road paving,
No.
and then 100% of the cost of the extension. 150% of that cost.
You said that first.
150% is
So-
what they
So
want.
150% of the cost of the road extension, 50% of the cost of the road hot top, because you would normally ask someone to have 150%. We already have 100%, we'll have 100% in escrow. So they need,
We're agreeing to pay the extra if there's any extra there. We're not gonna bond that. That's
But
a lot
the
of money.
town has to
They may not
bond.
even
That-
bend
that's
it
what-
in.
Yeah, we have to bond it because you saying yes now doesn't mean anything 3 years from now or a year from now.
so it should be, you should have a 50%.
50% is asking a whole lot. That's a lot of money.
That, I mean,
Only the square foot,
I
only
mean-
the distance of, in front of their.
Frank,
lot,
that's,
Right.
that's,
But that's all that the other company's putting into escrow.
that's probably only,
I thought you said
what,
it's the whole
30,000? To,
Bond's a lot of money.
but to pave that section of road is probably 30,000-ish, maybe?
Like the extension we have to do?
No, just the paving of that section of road.
From
Are you
lot
guessing?
one-
Talking about over the street cuts. This is where I'm.
Yeah,
confused.
over the street
So
cuts.
you want us to bond something you already have the money for?
We already have
You want us to
100,
bond-
we already have
We
a,
should
hu-
bond the difference, not.
that's what we're saying.
That's
That's
You're talking-
exactly,
So if it's 60,000, we have to put up $15,000 bond. Is that what you're saying?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Not, you don't have to cover the 50, we need to cover the difference in the 50.
That's right. So,
We don't know what the difference is
so
gonna
that
be.
we know, we know,
How can we do that?
but we know that the cost is gonna be, we have a cost of 100% of that value. They're gonna give us a check or whatever for 100% of what that would have cost today. And then it's gonna cost us, and then you would bond that 50%, or you would put that 50% in escrow or however, for the extra money that it might cost down the road. So normally we'd ask them to have 150%.
I don't even-
They've already got 100% in things, so we only need the 50% more.
We don't need to bond, we're not responsible to bond anything on that road that we gotta pay with the inch on already. We're only responsible for our curb cuts and
Isn't that-
our
No, I
extension.
mean,
We're
you're
not
right.
responsible for bonding
No.
the other part of that road. If
We're
we
the
stand it
town-
up, we
hey,
have to fix it. If we
you
stand
can't
it up, we
talk-
have to
All right,
fix it.
stop.
Stop.
So,
The town is delaying paving this road so that you can get your subdivision. So we're asking you to bond the difference from the 100% that they're gonna already put in, so that the town is covered if the price goes up a year from now when you don't do the cuts and we can't pave the road.
if they don't.
Yeah, that's what he was already saying, though. They will cover, what Frank, I believe, is saying is, they will cover the 150% of the cuts
Yeah,
and that additional work,
yeah,
plus the extension.
yeah,
We've already got, right now, as of today, we know what it's gonna cost, and we have a bond, but we
So
have
there's-
the money in escrow to cover paving the road in its existing condition right now.
But they should,
Right,
but they
but if
should
it-
bond 50% more because of the fact that we're delaying it.
right. Because if we wait a year and the cost goes up to do that paving, the town is then on the hook for the difference.
Well, we know the cost is gonna, it could go up, and there's gonna be additional costs because of materials, whatever.
Right.
But that was already decided and voted that they would be responsible for that amount. We don't know what that amount is. And we probably wouldn't know,
Yeah, but isn't the point of bonding
Okay, hold
so
the
that we
thought.
don't get into an issue where they can back, like, what, nothing's tying them to paying that difference?
but we
That's right.
don't know what the additional monies are gonna be.
Right, but that's why you do the 150% is to cover the increase.
Well, actually,
So-
you know what, the thing is, before you get your building permit, you're gonna have the bond in place anyway, so you will have a better idea that if there's an additional cost, you will bond that additional amount. Probably by next spring or July, when you
So-
start doing, you'll know what it's gonna cost you to finish the paving, any additional
There may not
paving or
be any
cost.
building
I'm-
next year.
So I'm
You
gonna
can hold us up on permit, don't give us 2 permits on 2 lots, hold them up till.
I'm gonna make
These
I'm
two
gonna make a
till the road's
motion
done.
that, I'm gonna make a motion that the, developers are responsible for attaining a bond for 150% of the road extension, the crosscuts, the repaving, the crosscuts, and 50% above the 100% that's already, we already know is in the, will be in the town's account from Southern Maine Homes.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Do you guys understand that?
Yep.
Okay. So, further discussion? Okay, all in favor? Okay, opposed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. So that passes. So, is there anything else that, okay, there was no waivers. So what condition is it, Stan, that needs to meet DEP?
He needs a letter from DEP.
It's just saying there's no threatened or endangered species
You
under
just need a
there.
letter from DEP that there's no endangered species in this.
Yeah, I don't remember what page it's on, but it requires a letter from DEP or inland wildlife that says there's no, usually what they'll do is provide, Dan's aware of it, and there's no problem getting it. Whether there's an endangered species, it could be a cricket, or any plant life that's being disturbed. So. it
He's
might
just
not be-
waiting for that.
Yeah,
I know he's contacted them, just said, that's not.
most likely there isn't, but. and I
That
don't know
doesn't
when-
ever move fast, but you're well aware of that. You're well aware of that process, I'm sure. All right, so make a motion that we grant this subdivision with the, as long as this one thing comes through with DEP. Right. And then I don't have that thing that says the lawyer statement. Somewhere I do, but I don't.
And the new
I was gonna tape it in my book.
survey will be fixed.
Yes. So. All right. So basically, subject to the little lawyer statement that says this approval is limited to the information provided by the applicant. I can't remember all the words, but,
Received in the public hearing and discussed
yeah.
during deliberation.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
It's the same one that we read on all of the,
On the last page of your book.
is that where it is? That's where I'm supposed to put it, but I didn't. Okay, anyway,
You mean the excerpt that Joanne usually provides you that says
yes, it's a
that
little lawyer's,
any other
yeah. yes,
agreements made that through the hearing is binding as much as the findings of fact and the conclusion of law.
that's correct. Okay, so, all in favor? Okay, thank you.
I think it's a little time to put the bolts together.
Okay. Okay, all right, thank you, Frank. Okay. Okay. Say thank you. Yep. I lost my agenda.
Right here. Emery Corner was on the list.
So, Mike, you want to be on the agenda for October 1st?
Yeah, it can't be here. Next week.
Okay. So we'll just plan on that. We'll see you.
Yeah,
see-
so that- yeah.
Okay.
That will-
Okay, sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
So, if- you just have Dan get the, have Dan get, get that revised and we'll sign the Mylars.
Okay.
Stan, you like to make sure that the conditions are on that plan?
Do we need to know all of those conditions that you put on us, that have to be on this plan?
Yeah, they do.
So will you get back to me with all that? I'll send you-
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'll actually get it to Dan and he'll add it, and then I can print it out here and get these guys to sign when they're around. Right? Yep.
What's, the-
That will be-
what are you doing with that?
This is the ones they printed off, but it doesn't have the conditions.
Okay, all right, so,
And the hammerhead and everything will change in.
okay, so we have a site walk on September 13th at 5:30.
No, it's the 17th. 13th is a Saturday.
Okay, Joanne has that wrong. You have it on the September 17th?
Yeah, that's the next meeting and site walk?
Yep,
I won't be here.
okay. And public,
Where's the site walk?
that is,
Route 5 in Foster.
yeah, across from, that's the last one of the last subdivisions we just did on Route 5, down by Martha Hamilton's, across the street from Martha Hamilton's.
Okay, oh, okay.
Okay. Novel Energy is still working with Stan on getting stuff completed.
I believe you guys have that all in your email now. So,
Oh,
what
I
I
got
didn't
it.
tell them until we received it, which was before we received it, was we wouldn't set a new date until we had time to get it to the planning board 2 weeks prior to the next meeting.
So we will review all that in our email.
So whatever date you guys set from here on, we will let them know. I wouldn't commit to a date until we had it in hand.
So should we push for our next, you won't be here, will you?
No, be here
Alright.
October 1st.
Then let's set him, tell him we'll review it on October 1st.
October 1st?
Okay. Says minutes are pending.
Yeah, she emailed us and said she didn't finish them
Okay,
on vacation.
all right. So, there was some mistakes on the application for, Route 5 and Foss Road. Joanne contacted me and was nervous about it, and I said, I don't think it's different than how they talked to us about what was there, so, and it was basically just a lot numbering issue. So I didn't feel that it was necessary to cancel everything, and,
I would agree, they just reference a lot 5 that doesn't exist, it's actually the remaining lot of the original.
yes.
Okay.
So I didn't think that was warranted restarting everything. So I told her that we would deal with it at the public hearing.
And we do have new plans that reflect the correct.
Okay. So if anyone does have questions about that and is listening tonight, they can come see him, can come see them with you, okay? All right, so with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all in favor? Thank you, and have a good night.
All right.